Hi, very much once again in a hotel on the travel, this time in London, so that's a nice change. But travelogue aside, one of the things I've been thinking about is something that came up last week in the cab drive from Limerick into Dublin. Taxi drivers, amazing place to pick up different ways of viewing the world, new insights. They talk to lots of fascinating people, and when you've got a couple of hours to spend with one, great time to shoot the breeze, see what other people are thinking, have a chat about things that maybe you wouldn't think about normally. And one of the things that he said stuck with me, and that is a psychologist's experiment. If you took 100 babies and marooned them on an island somewhere with no modern technology, okay, obviously a thought experiment, we're not going to do that, but if you could do that and they could survive, they would be very much like our ancestors. They would be like cavemen and women. Okay? And I find that quite interesting. I find our reliance, our everyday assumptions about the commonplace technology, and we forget it's amazing. It is to many mysterious, and ultimately we don't need it to survive. We can get by with very little. And we know that because as a species we are here because people who came before us got by with less, and they invented, they were creative, they were innovative. Okay? And those babies, as they come through into adulthood, will also be creative and inventive and innovative. They will find ways to overcome the challenges that they meet. They will create new ways of working. They will find new things to do with their time. And it may not end up as today's society, but ultimately, if we could run that for many, many generations, they would end up with something. And for me, at a time when we've got lots of people talking about the rise of AI, the rise of technology, taking people's jobs, threatening people's livelihoods, what we've got to remember is, as a species, we're incredibly resilient. And for us as Scrum Masters, we need to remember that. We aren't replaceable by an AI, though, as I have mentioned in previous videos, I am working on AIs to augment my work. I'm not trying to replace myself, and I don't believe we will be. It's a very human role. And for me, that's a fascinating thing. We know that as humans, we are resilient, we are innovative, we are adaptive. We can change and flex with a changing world. And we can harness technologies to improve our lives. And we need to look at AI, we need to look at any other technology that comes along in that light. Because at the heart of it, those 100 babies on an island will find a way forwards, assuming that they make